So the last two videos on Paradigm are dedicated to walking us through some student samples. Before you watch this video, please read the sample student project on childhood obesity that you can find in resources under Paradigms. And this one's titled Healthy Eating and Sufficient Exercise at School Number 6, A Plan for a Fit Body. So after you've skimmed through the problem section, you get to the literature review, and you can see the argument that's been made here. The first argument, and it's made for several paragraphs, includes research on the connection between increased physical fitness and increased academic success. Then we get some models of success, and they really give us a few. First, we have some analysis about breaking the incidence and the importance of removing unhealthy snacks from schools. Then we have the really kind of strong example of 32 schools and school districts that have changed the kind of snacks that they have offered. And then we have the empirical example of this North Carolina school district that changed the way that physical activity was used in their school. Now, there are a couple of shortcomings in all of these paradigms, even though you see that we do have a theoretical paradigm and we do have some empirical paradigms. Let's go back up to the theoretical paradigm. So the argument that's being made here is really an argument designed to support this student's choice of intervening in this problem at the school level instead of doing it through the community, doing it through healthcare professionals, doing it through parents at home. He wants to change something at school, and we need an argument for why intervene there as opposed to any other place. And so while he gives us some of this argument about what the academic relevance of this kind of a health initiative could be, he never really gives us that explanation for why this theoretical material, why this data on the relation between healthy eating and academic success is really related to his argument for why we should intervene, do a school-based intervention as opposed to any of the other options that are out there. And so I think this theoretical paradigm was a good start, but could really have been expanded if he had gotten behind just what this research was to what the research was, the argument and the naming actually the approach that the research was he was using the research to support, and that approach never really gets named. Now let's look at the models of success. So we have the 32 school districts and 17 random ones that replaced unhealthy with healthy snacks. And what's great about this is, number one, it's enough, the numbers are high enough that we can talk about this as a trend, not just something one school is doing, but a wave of a trend that's happening, which is a stronger argument than just using one. And the other thing that's really good about this is at least he gives us some results. So it's not enough to say, look, school number 8 and school number 15 are also doing this. We need to know that they're doing this, or they have done this, and what have been the results. So we need to be able to quantify positive results, ideally, in order to make the strongest case using your models of success. And here we do have some results, but the results are all based around profit loss rather than results for student result in terms of increased health or increased academic performance, etc., increased fitness. So that was good, but could have been stronger. And then they give us this North Carolina school district that's kind of changed the way that they have integrated physical activity throughout the classroom. Now this is actually a really fantastic study, and we can see how much of we have quantifiable results, but it's a strong argument, or it's a strong example. Unfortunately, it's not a strong example for what he's trying to do. This is talking about energizers, integrating these kind of activities into the curriculum in small little bits, which isn't something that he's really arguing for. And so to make this a tighter link and a more persuasive fit in his paradigm section, I would have liked to have seen some more research on something like these energizers and seen the model that's presented here actually integrated into his plan section. So it's good. This is a B level, not quite a home run in terms of paradigms.